Hi everyone, Letty here with This Beautiful Place Tarot. Today's reading is going to be a quick pile 1, the Cheetos, pile 2, Twinkies. Let me hype you up. Why are you that bee? Okay? Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Comment down below. Let me know if this resonates. Keep in mind, This Beautiful 01 on Cash App if you want to donate. My Amazon wishlist is down below. Shouts out to my other readers that I love on here. Shouts out to the Abyss Tarot. Shouts out to Tough Doll Tarot. Eye of the Serpent, Helen. You know, everybody that I've messed with and done a collab. The Mystic Adventure. Everybody that loves me and follows me. I deeply, deeply appreciate your support, guys. So shouts out to you. These are actually socks that were given to me by the Abyss Tarot, Cheeto socks and Twinkies. So if you guys know me, you know I'm a foodie. I'm a big girl. Big girls like to eat. Okay? So let's get started. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. All evil eye, hexes, binding spells, curses, Ifa, Obia, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, go back. Return to sender times 10. Amen. Okay. Why are you that bee? Let me hype you up. Pile 1, I'm hearing here house music, EDM. I'm hearing some, what is this, like juke music? You know, in Chicago, we juke, right? We juke. I forgot what they call it. What do they call it in DC? Like bop music or something? I don't know. I'm hearing it. You might like a lot of upbeat music. Could be even metal. You could like heavy metal or alternative rock. Here for pile 1, I'm hearing. Music is a big part of your day. Maybe you're like me, you need it in the shower. You get up, you take a shower, you put it on. I listen to a lot of salsa too. Merengue, you know, you could be cultural. You could be, you know, I'm hearing here Indian. Indian. From India. Okay. Give me 3. Why are they that bee for pile 1? I feel a lot of dark feminine here. We got here Yuzumi, laughter. Yeah, you could be Asian. Next, we got Maya, illusion. Give me one more. That could be your name, because now I'm hearing Maya. He has his filigree that he plays. Hot boy style. Brags about the dough that he makes. Hold on. Throw a little cash, watch holes, while out. Lately he's been checking for me. He wants to be the one to replace the one that waits at home for me. But oh no, I can't let you get the best of me. So best of me, Maya. So somebody's trying to get the best of you, pile 1. You could like pink or purple. You could be very feminine, they're telling me. Oh yeah, change. Yeah, you could be African, Cuban, because I said I like salsa. You could be Puerto Rican, Colombian, I just heard. Oya. You could pray to Oya. Oh, you're very powerful. You could be an air sign too, I'm hearing. Mauve, Maeve, responsibility. You could be a Taurus, because we got Taurus here, the bull. Or have Taurus North Node. We have here Nut, mystery. Okay, you're very mysterious. Newt. Changing woman, cycles. Yeah, cycles. I'm getting here Native American now. Native American. Okay. Yeah, definitely giving me melanated here. We didn't get any really like Anglo cards, but you know, everybody's welcome here. LGBTQ now, non-binary is always welcome here too. Yeah, you're giving me a lot of dark energy. Dark, strong, feminine energy. Shouts out to Nadi with New Vision Tarot. She gave me these cards. These are my Isis Oracle deck. I love cards, guys. If you ever want to donate to the channel, just send me cards. Shouts out to George and to Lily for gifting me cards. Anybody who's ever gifted me cards, thank you, guys. Confirmation on my phone. My phone's going off. Give me 2. What am I not saying about pile 1? What makes them that B? Goddess of 10,000 names, Isis, endless emanations of the priestess. Okay, so you guys give me high priestess energy. Could be Pisces here, Scorpio, Cancer. You're all seeing. You have a lot of premonitions, a lot of dreams. Something about your head hurting. You might have like your left side, which is your feminine side, hurts a lot. You might need to do yoga. You might teach yoga or teach ballet dancing or pole dancing, I'm hearing. Somebody here, this isn't for everybody, but I'm hearing sex worker. Somebody here could be a sex worker. No judgment, guys, you know. If you make your money on that pole, girl, it ain't for me to judge. Something about using your beauty, too. You might take pictures or be like a model. Male or female. You could use your beauty. I'm hearing Osiris here. Goddess of 10,000 names. So you could be known by like a different name, right? Like my name is Leticia, but I go by Leti, right? And you could have like a lot of nicknames. Like people can give you nicknames. Somebody, you have like dark hair, dark eyes, siren eyes, I'm hearing. You could definitely be a water sign. Maya, illusion. When men fall in love with you, men or women, they don't know what they're getting themselves into. I'm hearing they're just ready for the ride. They're just happy for the ride. Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Goddess of the ancient skies. Something about being an air sign. Ancient skies. Maybe you do sigil magic. Maybe you teach ruins, or you use it. Somebody here, you read tea leaves or coffee cups. That's what's up. You could be opulent. You like opulence. You like beauty, Venus energy, art, music, poetry, writing. You could be very philosophical. Okay, I like it. This is going to be a quick reading, guys. I just wanted to put this on Instagram and see, you know, who would pick it. A few of you guys picked it. But oh no, I can't let you get the best of me. Maybe a lot of men try to control you with that song, because that's what she's saying. She's saying you can't get the best of me. Some men try to control you, pile 1. Give me 3. Who picked pile 1? Why are they the ish for pile 1? You could ride a motorcycle. There was a motorcycle that went by right now. I might get some noise canceling out headphones. I might. I don't know. I've seen some people put it on TikTok. I'm like, maybe I'll get that. So you guys can't hear the background noise. Right now there's a lot of birds too. 9 of Cups. Definitely water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What did I say about opulence? You could be a little bougie. You definitely have wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups to me is always my sexually satisfied card. Like you get what you want sexually. See, she's holding a tie, a man's tie. She's sitting very seductive with her legs crossed. I went to church in Mexico and they told me not to cross my legs one time. I was like, what? They were like, yeah, you're not supposed to. Like women can't cross their legs in church in Mexico. I didn't know that. It was Catholic. You might be Catholic. I don't know. You might be deeply religious or grew up like that. 9 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, water energy. You could be emotional, an empath, and a healer. If you got, you know, Isis as one of your spirit guides, Oya, Maya, yeah. changing woman cycles. You're definitely melanated. You could even come from Africa. You could have brown eyes. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'm not saying. 3 of Pentacles. You work well with others. You network. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Justice. Yeah, Foxy Brown I'm hearing. Foxy Brown. You could be voluptuous or thick. BBW even. And you're sexy. You're sexy with it. Justice, Libra energy. You could have big breasts if you're a feminine, or if you're a man, you have a big chest. I think Geminis rule the arms and the chest, right? And Taurus is the throat. Yeah. You could also be a Cancer, because I'm looking at like her womb area. You could be a mother or a father. You could be a good mother or a good father, I'm hearing. Six of Swords. You leave when... I'm hearing when things do not behoove you to be there. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. You could come from a big family. You could have old-fashioned values because of your family. Like you were brought up properly is what I'm hearing. You know, you can tell when people have been brought up in big families. I can, you know, because I'm the youngest out of 7. My guy, he's in the middle out of 11. You know, Pisces and Capricorns too, we like family. We like family structure, you know. Like Sunday meals, having people over, having a good time, playing music, you know. Having like a family, like game night, you know, things like that. You know, things that are fun, something different. Having family over. That could be you, or that could be the environment you were raised in. That's not for everybody. But maybe you're very responsible. You know, you like to get up and go to work every day, have a nice home, because you like a nice place to entertain, is what I'm hearing. You know, you could like to play music. You know, my guy, he's a DJ on the side. So on Sundays when I'm over there, you know, I'll tell him, play me some music. And he'll play me some music I've never heard before. I'm like, that's tight. So maybe you like listening to various genres of music, I'm hearing. Somebody, you might like a suit and tie, or to dress up and go out to dinner. That's with that opulence. Let me hype you up. I think you have a lot of family values, but you know when you are not being appreciated, and you know when to leave. My best friend Taj, what's up Taj? He's a Virgo. He always says, Leticia always knows when to leave. And a woman always knows when to leave. He said, you dip out of the parties. I just dip out. He would always have like parties and stuff, and I just go home. I just be like, see you later. I call it Uber. I'm gone. And he would laugh. He would tell his mate, you know, he'd be like, where's Leticia? I don't know. She's gone. He'd be like, that's right. A bitch always knows when to leave. Oh my God. Give me one more. Justice. You could definitely be a Libra. Venusian here. Venus. You could be very good looking. Libras know when to leave, but they also know how to dress. Good luck on getting a Libra out the house too. Libras don't be liking to leave their house. Page of Wands. Yeah. You could have long red hair, or you could like wearing long flowy dresses. Page of Wands. Fiery. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Yeah, you know when to take action is what I'm hearing. Why 3 of Pentacles, Spirit? Clarify 3 of Pentacles. Page of Swords, 2 pages. You could be a younger air sign. You could also be very inquisitive. You might be a novice, like a beginner in your profession. You could also be going to school to learn things. Maybe you're learning like more occult things, more witchy things. You could like reading about like angels or archangels. I'm reading a book that my boy, what's up Mike? I call him Magic Mike. He's a Libra. He gave me a book on angels, on the archangels. If you guys know me, you know I work with and channel Archangel Michael. Swords, Page of Swords. Yeah. You could be very inquisitive. You could be a little nosy. But I'm gonna hype you up because that's not a bad thing. You know, no, I always tell people, nosy people always know everything. My brother used to say, well, nosy people get a fat lip. But, you know, we're gonna look at the positive. All right, let's do some keywords, and then I'm gonna let you go. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. I don't want this to be too long. Yeah. If this resonates, you can also bless my Cash App, ThisBeautiful01, or you can send me cards. I have an Amazon wish list there. Thank you to everybody who loves and donates to my channel, guys. I appreciate you all. You could be strong physically. You're queen, cut them off, I'm hearing. You're easy to cut people off, too. Childhood memory, play, swing of things, joy, back and forth, step carefully. Maybe you like to play a lot. Maybe you even like art, I said, right? See how the little boy here, he's got like paint? Maybe you like doing that. I used to love doing that, right? When you dip your hands in paint. Maybe you could also work with kids. Yeah, I'm hearing preschool kids. You could also work with kids with Down syndrome or autism or something like that, pile one. Next, we got blue, depression, sadness, water, intuition, open spaces, inspiration. So you inspire others, and even though you go through things, you still know how to inspire others. You also have a keen intuition. Yeah, you may not like to be boxed in. You might like to roam and do your own thing, pile one. Next, we got lollipop, sugar, something good, positive coming in, positive, sweet treat, exciting, excellent opportunity. So you know how to wield, I'm hearing, wield opportunities. You know how to make things exciting, joyful, fun. Maybe you like sugar, maybe you like your sweets. Even though you chose like the Cheetos pile, maybe you like your snacks, is what I'm hearing. I like my Takis, my Doritos, my chips and salsa. My man, he always gives me chips with guacamole. Like every time I'm by, that's what he gets me. Lollipop, maybe you like candy. Sugar. I have a bowl of candy always at my store where I'm at. And everybody always likes taking my candy. This one guy, every time he comes to pay me, he always gives me a lollipop. It's so funny. Every time he brings me a lollipop. He's an older gentleman. He's nice. I don't ever eat it, though. I don't really eat, like, food and stuff from strangers. Maybe you're like me. You're very cautious. I get a lot of people, too, that come by and bring me sweets and stuff, but I don't always eat their food. I make them think I do, but I don't. You know. You gotta be careful out here. You can't just eat food from anybody out here. Give me one more. Archangel Michael. Maybe you're very cautious. You're very strong. You have a lot of discernment, is what I'm hearing for pile one. You could be a witch or a bruja or a sorcerer. You'd be like, nah, no thanks. I don't be taking everybody's food. We got here. Book. Facts. Some come to light, reaching for details. Read a book, learning, getting needed info. See? You're definitely somebody who likes to learn things. Like I said, I'm reading a book right now about the archangels. Shout out to my boy Mike. I've had these books for a while. Usually I give him back his books really, really quickly, but I really like this book that I'm reading about the archangels. He gave me 2 of them, actually. Or let me borrow, I should say. He didn't give them to me. Let me borrow. Learning, getting needed info. Yeah, you could be studying. You could be in school, too, I'm hearing. You could like learning things. You could have a past life. This isn't for everybody, but I'm hearing you could have a past life where you were a woman and knowledge was suppressed. Like you weren't able to go to school. So that really like hurt you. I'm thinking about like Little Women or like Bridgerton, where like women aren't supposed to be like authors or do anything intellectual. Maybe from like that time period. is what I'm hearing. Maybe you also like to read and research things. That's why you should be hyped up, because you know how to study and research things. I'm hearing pile 1. Okay, I like it. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Comment down below. Let me know if this resonated. And if it did, give me a red heart, please. Moving on. Moving on. Pile 2, Twinkies. Twinkies. I'm hearing twinkle, twinkle, little star. Maybe you like classic movies. Now I'm hearing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That's Judy Garland. The Wizard of Oz. I don't know. You could like old classic movies. I know I do. My guy, he always tells me, he's like, you're always watching old stuff. He's like, I like watching new stuff. I'm like, I like the classics. Confirmation on my phone. Let me hype up pile 2, please. Archangel Michael. You could work with a number of deities. Let's see some of the deities that may want to work with you. I'm hearing here Artemis, Astrid. I don't know who Astrid is, but I'm hearing Astrid. You could also be a light being or a, what's this called? Like a starseed. Pile 2. I'm also hearing here Indigo Child. You could like dragons and spiders and fairies. You could also teach people about other deities. Yeah, you might be on a left-hand path too. Somebody here I'm hearing. That's not for everybody. That means you work with the darker entities. Archangel Metatron is here. Thank you. Give me 4, please. Morgan Le Fay, Rhythms. Baba Yaga, Wild Woman. Shakti, energy. Yeah, you could align your chakras or show people how to with singing or sound bowls with the rhythms here. That's what I'm hearing. Wild Woman. Maybe you seek out justice for women or children. Lilith, there it is. There's that dark energy. There goes that left-hand path. Power. Yeah, you have a lot of power. You could also like snakes or serpents, I'm hearing. You could call yourself that or have it in your name. You could also have Lilith in your name. Aphrodite, you can also work with Aphrodite. They're telling me to take it. Aphrodite. Give me 2 more, Spirit. You could have dark hair, light curly hair. You could be an older woman as well. Lots of wisdom, spiritual wisdom I'm hearing. Give me 2. Archangel Metatron, please. Sulis, illness and wellness. You might also be like a doctor or a nurse. Oh, Amaratsu, beauty. Monet, are you here, Monet? You must be here. That's Monet's deity. You could also like flowers or butterflies. You could work well with roses or doves. Spiders. They're telling me spiders, reptilians, and dragons. Give me 1 more. Why are you the ish? Why are you that bee? Let me hype you up. Lots of spiritual wisdom here. Sphinx challenge. Yeah. You challenge others. Kuan Yin. Yeah. Yeah. I had Reiki with Kuan Yin. Really good. She doesn't like that I curse. She doesn't like that I curse. Kuan Yin. Maybe you're very like, you know, either Libra or Pisces. Like you're very feminine. Kuan Yin doesn't like that I cursed. I had a Reiki session with her. She doesn't like me to curse at all. She's very gentle, very sweet. Cartouche, Archangel Michael. Yeah, you can be from ancient Egypt. You're strong, you're powerful. You're very powerful, pile 2. Key of life. Spinning the Ankh, the key of life. Yeah. The Ankh is divine feminine and masculine together. It's womb energy, but it's also phallic. You can play both sides. You can also be a tomboy, or it's easy for you to get into your masculine energy. You could also be a police officer, military, Something like that. You can be in both worlds, masculine and feminine worlds, I'm hearing. Spinning the Ankh, the key of life. You could be a Capricorn. I say that because my fiance has a Capricorn tattoo. The Lunar Queen. She of the celestial crescent. Crescent. I'm hearing a crescent. You could be, you could praise Allah or be Nation of Islam. She of the celestial crescent. Crescent moon. You could do a lot of moon magic, they're telling me. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're powerful. Oh, I'm getting drawn to this heat. Maybe you do a lot of fire magic. Oh, okay. You do a lot of fire magic. You could also scry. You could also be practicing your telekinesis. You could be a psychic. You call yourself a psychic here, somebody. Or a sage. You're a Sagittarius. I see you. Yeah, you're a sage. You're an elder. You test other psychics. You want to see if they're real. Or you help them get their clairs online. That's for somebody. You help them get their clairs online. Somebody here also does hoodoo and voodoo. Yeah. You could come from like Louisiana. Your name begins with an S. I won't say your name. I see you. Queen of Heaven. Blessing from the Divine Empress of the Skies. You could call on angels or angelic forces too. You're very beautiful, Pile 2, but you know you are. You use your feminine energy, your sexuality as well to get your way. You could also manipulate men very easily, but I don't think you do. Some of you do. Okay, they're correcting me. Some of you do. Some of you may put like love spells and stuff through a modest for clients. You do work, trabajo for clients. Magic and ritual, crafting sacred practice. Yeah, you could do a lot of rituals, a lot of love spells, I'm hearing. You have long black hair, jet black hair for somebody here. You have a lot of piercings or tattoos or tribal. They're telling me tribal. Somebody here is also Samoan or Hawaiian. What makes them the ish? Let me hype them up, please. Archangel Metatron, thank you. You could have a lot of Christ consciousness or just be kind of religious here. This is a general reading, guys. Keep that in mind, please. This is not a personal reading. Give me 3. Archangel Michael. The Lovers, Gemini. You could have a twin or a twin flame. Knight of Swords. Yeah, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, heavy here. Lots of air energy here too. 3 of Swords. Yeah, you could deal with a lot of heartbreak. It could be in your contract, in your Akashic record to deal with a lot of karma. Okay. I was going to say in your contract, but they're saying karma. The Hierophant. Yeah, you could be a Taurus here. A spiritual teacher, a spiritual leader. This is the counterpart to the High Priestess. Keep in mind, Hierophants and High Priestess, they lead a magic ceremony. They lead a worship service, right? Like a cardinal, a pope, right? A spiritual mother, a spiritual father, a high priest, a high priestess. I'm also hearing here Oya, the moon. Yeah, Oya and Yemaya, Oshun here. The moon, Pisces, Cancer energy. You could have the hidden knowledge, hidden secrets, a lot of occult energy here. For Pile 2 specifically, a lot of it. The Magician. I can't make it up. They're like, keep going. The Magician. You definitely do magic. You are an alchemist or you transmute and work with energy. Yeah, you are my tarot card readers. You get paid to do work for others, I'm hearing, or to pull cards for others. people come to you because they trust your intuition. They don't trust their own intuition. They're telling me. That could be for me or that could be for you. You know, people come to me because they trust my intuition over their own intuition. Give me 3. Archangel Michael, what am I not saying? Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. If you want to donate, it's This Beautiful 01. I do have an Amazon wish list down below. Comment down below. 3. Archangel Michael. You can see 333 a lot. Yeah, alligator, stealth, swift, dynamic, primal instincts. I said reptilian, right? Was that for this pile? Move quietly but strike with great force. Yeah, nobody knows what you're doing. You have a lot of hidden secrets. Somebody here, you cloak your energy a lot too, so you won't get detected. I'm hearing when you're either astral traveling or you're doing work for others. You cloak your energy. Bounce. Gratitude, be happy, grateful, great attitude. Life can't keep you down. Bounce back. Yeah, you have a lot of bounce back. But tonight I bounce back. That's that Big Sean song. Last night I took a L, but tonight I bounce back. Something about bouncing back. You also have a great attitude. You're definitely a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio here, because water signs bounce back quick from anything, from hurt, from betrayal, from... I don't see anybody bounce back like I've seen water signs bounce back. A lot of people that don't trust again or don't want to open up again are your air signs. But not Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. They'll bounce back quick. And that's how they manifest. Because you can only manifest when your heart chakra is open, guys. You know that, though. You guys are my alchemists, my magicians, my hierophants, my high priestesses. So I'm not telling you nothing you don't know. You're just checking me to see if I'm legit. Police. Helpful person, give assistance, hiding, be on the lookout, things come in a light, rules. You should ask for help from someone in authority structure. Police, the justice fields, criminal justice I'm hearing here, law enforcement. Like I said, military. Did I say military here? You could be a just person. Okay, we had knights here, right? Yeah, Knight of Swords. Knights carry, of course, a sword. They're swift to lay down justice, right? They're the judge and the jury. You're a helpful person. You give assistance to others. They're showing me like helping an old lady. Maybe you're very good to people. You know, me and my work mom, we were talking about, it's always when we're really good to people that we get our kindness taken for weakness. She was telling me recently she was really nice to somebody, and then somebody else was like, oh, she's a B. And a coworker was like, no, she's not. She was like, no, she's not. She did everything she could to help you. Like, you need to be grateful, she told the lady. Be on the lookout, things coming to light, rules. Yeah, it's because the lady wasn't following rules. Yeah. You're fair and you're just. That's why you're the shit. Pile 2. Let me hype you up. Yeah, you're that person too that people go to for advice. You know, I'm a Pisces. Other Pisces like coming to me for advice, I've noticed. I have a Pisces only channel too, guys. Give me one more. Archangel Michael, what am I not saying? Space Ranger. Yeah, maybe I said that in pile 1. But somebody here has a lot of starseed energy. Hero. You're a stand-up girl, stand-up chick, or a stand-up dude. A shoulder to lean on, trustworthy, a loyal friend, a helper. Fair and kind. Green flag. I'm done. We'll put that over police. That's everything I just said. You have ancient wisdom. Thank you. They're saying, let's say this again. Somebody here is reptilian too. You could be like a shapeshifter. All right, let me hype you up. Yeah, pile 2, you're also a lover. You're a lover and not a fighter. But you don't mind pulling out your sword and delivering swift justice. All right, guys, that has been your reading. Again, it was just a quick two piles, Twinkies and Cheetos. I love y'all. If y'all want to donate, everything is down below. If you do want to collab with me, beautifulplacetarot@gmail.com. Sorry, there are a few people I have not gotten back to. I've been super busy with work. Super busy, guys. But if y'all know me in my personal life, you know it's the truth. All right, guys. I love you. Take care. Bye.